Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good! Kyrie Irving from downtown!
I mean, Kyrie Irving took the Game 7 winning shot that ultimately led the Cleveland Cavaliers to the only championship, and probably the only championship that they are ever going to get, because LeBron James is now gone. Of course, we know Kyrie Irving, he left after the 2017 season, which when they ultimately lost, it's because Kevin Durant went to the Golden State Warriors. I mean, this we know. It was a juggernaut that we know that could not be surpassed. But this brother is still a baller, and he will always be able to play for somebody. But should he just announce his retirement? I mean, with the way things are going so far with the Brooklyn Nets, I don't know what the hell else this dude can do. I mean, he's on a $141 million contract. I mean, you would think he would want to be collecting his dollars the way that this is going, but it is apparent that maybe that's just not in the cards for Kyrie Irving. At the same time, I don't know how in the hell you're ever going to get a team going when you got ISO ballers that just want to ISO. I mean, you got James Harden and Kyrie Irving on the same squad. I mean, how the hell can the two play together? Hell, James Harden couldn't get along with Chris Paul. That first season, they had some success. We seen how it went. It was okay, but then after the second season, you seen how it quickly went downhill. So I don't know how in the hell that you could expect Kyrie Irving, who's way more of an ISO baller than what Chris Paul would currently be. Like, how the hell are they ever going to share the damn ball? And then on top of that, you got one of the top players in the world, top two in my opinion, right next to LeBron James. You got Kevin Durant on the same squad. How in the hell are they ever going to develop any kind of chemistry with the three of them? I mean, I do believe that this is the potential to literally be the most cancerous team of all time when it comes to crybabies and dudes not getting away, and then dudes cashing out and saying, I'm out of here. I don't know how the hell it's ever going to work. Yes, we know Kyrie Irving is a baller. This, we know there is no argument to articulate in this particular case. We know that the dude can flat out ball, but he is an ISO baller, just as James Harden is. So how the hell is that ever going to work? The only way I can see this working is if you just keep them two never on the court together. You have Irving running it one night, you have Harden running it the next night, and then you sub each other out and you bring the other off the bench. Other than that, I don't know how the hell it's ever going to work, because neither one of them are spot up shooters. None of them are catch and shoot shooters. And we already know in Golden State, we know Kevin Durant took a back seat. Let me reverse that. We know Steph Curry took a backseat to allow Kevin Durant to do his thing at many particular times during the game. But do you see Kyrie Irving and James Harden doing this to allow Durant to do his thing? I don't see it. I could be wrong. But just with that talent alone, I do believe that the Brooklyn Nets could still potentially reach the finals, just because we know there's not a whole lot of competition in the East. You got the Miami Heat to deal with. You got the Boston Celtics and possibly the Milwaukee Bucks, but the talent alone right here could still potentially put you in the finals against either the Lakers or the Clippers if they can ever get their stuff together, which, you know, we all know we don't see that happening anytime soon. So they may have to still dethrone the Lakers or maybe the Warriors as they get healthy, if you get the Splash Brothers back intact, Steph Curry back out there doing his thing. But I don't believe that alone is going to be enough to get the Warriors back to where they need to be. I still think you need to have Klay Thompson in there for the extra splash brother, for them brothers to do their thing. Because we know when the game is on the line, we know that there is ice running through their veins at all times. So, bottom line is, can Kyrie Irving and the Nets get it done? I don't see it, Max Kellerman. And if he doesn't come back soon, I think the dude should just announce his retirement. I mean, if you got other things going on outside of your work environment and you can't perform to your top level and want to be there to play, I think you should just retire. There is no way you should be robbing this franchise and their fans of this potential opportunity that they have. And now that you got James Harden in the mix, do they even need Kyrie Irving on this team? We don't know. But we do know some team will always be willing to offer Kyrie some kind of money, because we know the dude is a baller. He will obviously put fans in the stands. once we get back to that. But that's just what I'm saying. Kyrie can always get a job in the NBA. I believe the brother knows that. I do believe he might even be taking advantage of the situation because, I mean, let's face it, if Kwame Brown tried to pull this off 10 years ago, do you think he'd still be in the league? I don't think so. Ain't no way in hell he'd still be in the league at this particular time. So that's really my take on it. I think Irving's gonna get a job, but is it gonna remain with the Brooklyn Nets here? I don't know. He says he's coming back soon. We'll see what happens. We'll have more updates on this in the future as time comes. Like, comment, subscribe, holla back, and I'm out. Peace.